Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the 307th edition of Cinema Effect. Yeah, it is 307th. Good. I thought I fucked that up. The podcast where we review and talk about a different movie every single Monday. And this week, that movie is Primal Fear, which opened in the US on April 3rd, 1996. It was directed by Gregory Hoblet, which sounds like a fake name. It is a legal thriller, and the synopsis says a high profile murder intrigues a publicity hungry lawyer. I'm going to try that again. A high profile murder intrigues a publicity hungry lawyer. I feel like that has, look, it's not a tongue twister. I'm not going to say it's a tongue twister because I just fucking botched reading it. But I feel like there is vaguely the makings of a tongue twister in that. But there you go. Gregory Hoblet. Fitzy, why does it make perfect sense that then I looked on Gregory's IMDb credits and he also directed Fracture.
Oh, I actually thought of Fracture during this film. I don't know why, but
Oh, yeah. It feels there's something about the connecting the dots there that just kind of makes perfect sense to me.
mm,
But spoilers, one of these movies is way better than that one, or the other, I should say.
Oh,
I spoiled my comment. Damn it. Jaden, what did you think of Primal Fear?
I really liked it. I was very impressed by the acting, and it went in directions I didn't expect. I was looking at IMDb and on the not IMDb. I was looking on Letterboxd and the cast list, and I saw that Ed was credited as two characters, which is a bit unfortunate.
Mm.
Um, but like it still didn't fully give away what it was because I thought it was going to be like him playing twins or something like that. But so I mean, like there was that angle to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was really liked it. I mean, I like a little legal thriller every now and then, and I think this one was really smart. Not really smart, but I don't know. It was I don't know, nice. I like it. um,
Yeah.
yeah,
It didn't fall into traps of the genre. It fulfilled what you want from a solid legal thriller. That's for sure. I
yeah, for
think so.
sure. Yeah, I like
I
seeing
really liked it.
Andre as well. Sorry, just to
Andre?
cap it. Andre Bra. I don't know. He's
Oh, is he
Captain
the
Holt in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah,
right? Yeah. Did he pass away?
yeah, a few years ago.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. No, Jake had the same reaction to him as well. It's like, oh,
Mm.
um, yeah. I really liked the movie. The film was very entertaining. I've never thought about this too deeply before, but I think this movie, because I was thinking about what we're going to talk about with it, and I was kind of like, I think this movie fits a mold that was pretty common in the '90s, especially for Hollywood movies. It's just obvious surface level great, if that makes sense. It's just like it's not going to require deep analysis or discussion to really break it down and unpack it or why it's what makes it so good and what like anyone with two eyes can watch this movie and tell you it's really good. And that's because it is. But I don't know, and I don't say that to disparage it at all. I just it's just engaging, you know. Um, I didn't love the ending for some specific reasons. Kind of, sort of, yeah, coming into with certain expectations and things like that. But I'd pretty easily recommend this movie to anyone, really. So great stuff. Liam, you've seen this movie before.
mm.
Did you do it as a highlight? Like, is
Mm.
that true?
I think so. Yeah, that was 2020 though.
Oh my god.
Um, yeah. Well, I don't know if I knew specifically about. I don't know if I knew everything about the ending, but I knew Edward Norton's smile. That was a famous screen cap. I've seen it before, and also just that this was a twist kind of movie.
Sure.
Um, so I kind of watched it with that knowledge back in the day, but yeah, it's still pretty good. I mean, I think like most of the power does come from the ending and Edward Norton, but I think Richard Gere is just like pretty perfect for this, you know, like hotshot with a heart of gold kind of role that he plays in these 80s and 90s films. That was kind of his time, you know. I mean, you talked about the mold. He like fits the mold
Sure,
perfectly here.
sure.
Yeah, I guess I do think like some of the stuff with Shaughnessy and like the wider kind of conspiracy plot is a bit like undercooked, I guess, because like the writers are building specifically to something that's not, you know, that's separate from that. But it is still like engaging throughout. Um, like Laura Linney and Gear's dynamic is good. I think there's one or two scenes that, you know, stands out between them. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's good. It's good.
I
yeah,
actually really like the way that the conspiracy plot kind of fizzled out, and like it really felt like like when nothing came about it, it really did feel like for the audience as well that it was just like a loss for the trial. Like I thought like it played really well, um, because it was never meant to be something that was fully developed because it wasn't trying to prove a conspiracy. It was just trying to create a third man defense to escape the death penalty. So then like it being undercooked and then it then like unraveling, I thought was actually like quite effective. Um,
Mm.
mm,
that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I wanted to see more from like Shaughnessy, but it does make sense that like he is building this. He is building this for the case and for his own like vendettas against
mm,
Shaughnessy. So it does, yeah, it does make sense, I guess. Yeah.
There was
But,
like a 3 hour and 15 minute version of this movie, apparently.
oh, oh,
mm,
So you can imagine some more stuff being in there with that, and it seemed like there was more like Aaron backstory in terms of like, oh, this is what his life was like on the farm or whatever. Like, I didn't really need any more of that. So
no.
no, no.
I feel like, and to your point, Jaden, I feel like it kind of has that effect of like streamlining the conspiracy anyway. So I feel like they made the right choices here, just really cutting
Mm,
this down to its essence.
yeah. Just just also on the mold that you're speaking about. My assumptions for this movie before, because I remember Liam talking about it and saying like there was a I can't remember exactly what you said, but you said there was like something of a twist with Norton's character when you were talking about it in highlights, and in my mind,
Did I?
like what I immediately grabbed with that, and given the poster with the angel wing, I was like, and just given like it was like kind of '90s like thriller kind of, I was like, this is like the perfect time for like how like a lot of '90s thrillers kind of just like slyly inserted something like supernatural into them.
Oh,
I was like, oh, Ed Norton's going to be like an actual angel. I was like, this is what it's
mm,
going to be. He's going to be working on behalf of the real God, and like he's going to be cutting, and he's going to be killing
Wow.
corrupt priests.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like,
yeah. Okay,
I'm kind
okay.
of glad that I had this expectation in it, and like about the character, and then like he can be undone this way. But yeah,
mm, that's funny. I mean, I'm surprised I said that, but I probably said that in like passing, just like assuming you guys like knew, you know.
I,
But
I mean, it was a long time ago, like you said. I don't remember the exact context, but I remember you said you hinted at there being something to do with Ed's character. Um,
oh, okay.
but that's why I was like, yeah, I figured this out already. Yeah.
That's a good one. Well, but when you saw on the cast list, like you mentioned that you saw that he plays two different characters,
Yeah, when I
like,
saw that, I was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong.
but then when you got like about halfway through the movie and the split personality thing happens for the first time, like only about halfway through, did you think at that point like, oh, there it is, there, and I'm safe now, I'm clear?
No, I was like, oh, we're just doing split. When that happened, um, I was like, there was nothing angelic about it. I was like, we're just full McAvoying it.
Oh yeah, but you didn't think like that was the twist and there was no more twist, like, you
Um.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah. No, sorry. Yes. Yeah. No, I did.
Like you then weren't expecting like another twist at the end,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
that you didn't realize
Mm.
that wasn't the twist.
Yes.
Okay, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So that's why the final twist, like, still
Yeah,
was
still really
effective for
worked
you.
for me. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I just like it's good, but yeah, it kind of goes back to what Fitzy was saying. Like, how much does the film rely on its twist, and coming back to it? Like, I didn't know what the twist was, but I was looking the whole time for it because I knew there was a twist that was my thing. And so when I was looking for it, at first, like, I didn't buy that. Then the split personality, that was it. Like, halfway through, I'm like, there's no way that people talk about the twist of this movie, and first of all, it's not at the end, and second of all, like, it's just this, that he has a split personality or whatever. Like, I'm like, so I was, it didn't quite, I wasn't sold yet.
For a
And
90s
so,
film, split personality is kind of a big thing. No?
yeah, probably. Yeah, I can see that. It wasn't for me though, but I can see that. It's only halfway through too. I don't know. This, based on what I'd heard on my fella's film, this film's got to have something bigger up its sleeve here. And then I figured it out like 20 minutes earlier. Just based on, I can't remember exactly what made me. There's like a couple, like, Norton's so good in the movie that, like, there was a couple little moments that, like, you can see through it in the performance earlier on. Like, one of them is when he gets put on the stand. Gear puts him on the stand on purpose. Like, thinking his idea of doing it is that, like, oh, he's gonna, expose the split personality is gonna come out or whatever, and then everyone's gonna see it. But then how then he says the thing when he goes up to him and calls him Roy. I think, is that what happens? He goes up to him and calls him Roy when he's meant to be Aaron, and like and Norton responds, like, he like sort of he like looks up for a second, like acknowledging, like, there's an acknowledgement there that he knows he's
Yeah.
like, and it's like, but he's not meant to be Roy yet. He's Aaron at this point, and like, so anyway, I was like, oh yeah, that's good. I saw. I'm like, okay, so then I think there's something going on here where there's no other personality.
Yeah. Well, like
So
he
yeah,
said, he says it later, but like in that scene, Norton thinks that they're orchestrating it together. He thinks that Kira already knows
oh
at
yeah,
that point.
They thought they were dancing, but no, he was still ahead of it for sure. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just, I guess knowing it and knowing there was a twist and then looking for it, detracted a little bit for me. To then when I got to the end and it's like, oh yeah, like, I wanted it to wow me, but what can you do? That's not really a criticism of the movie, is it? If you fucking
What
walked
was
into this movie blind in 1996, then, like, I'm sure it was fantastic.
Was that because of me as well, or did you know separately?
No. I'd totally
Okay.
forgotten about that. Yeah. No, I'd heard it, like, after I nominated it, or like, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a more recent thing. But yeah, the poster saying, the poster said, sooner or later, a man who wears two faces forgets which one is real.
Yeah, that's the line from the
Scarlet
Letter.
Letter.
Yeah.
Did they say that in the movie earlier?
Yeah. It holds
It's
up
like the quote that's
priest
underlined
as well.
in the book.
Oh, that they missed in the Hawthorne thing.
So, like, if you were just watching it, you could then assume the line is implemented there. Like, if you weren't looking for, like, a kind of twist.
Got it. Okay, I was gonna say, did the poster just fucking spoil the movie super obviously? But no. Okay, that makes sense. It's a clever inclusion then, I guess, because it has a double purpose. But the
well,
I guess
it
the other
applies
thing,
for all the characters. Like, not maybe not all, but it applies to Gear as well, because like, you called him this golden-hearted defense attorney, but like, he took the case because of his arrogance, really, and then, like, it's kind of defeated by it, and it's like it's kind of revealed that he's not the sweetheart. He is the fame chaser. like Laura Linney says. I feel like that. I feel like
No,
that passage is meant to apply to like most of the characters. No.
but I feel like it's the other way around. Like Richard Gere's outward persona is like the fame chaser and like cold and stuff like that. But like in the bar, doesn't he reveal that he's actually in it for, like in a twisted way, he cares about the justice system from the other side, basically. Like he did something wrong when he was with Shaughnessy. Um, he felt guilty about it, and for that, he basically, he um, fully supports like the guilty and innocent until proven guilty thing. Um, like he's like the angel of like innocent people who are
Sure.
deemed guilty, but then at the end that gets proven, he gets fucked for that. So he's like a fallen angel at the end, like the poster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it does apply to him, just like
Yeah,
the other way around.
Yeah, right.
To what he said.
Yeah. My bad for seeing the worst in him.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask that of like, how did you feel about him, and like in terms of more positive or negatively slanted? But it sounds like you were more negative.
I just couldn't get over the age gap between him and Laura Linney. Dude, she's only 5 years older than Norton, and
Really?
she's like fucking 20 years younger than him.
Sure.
So like watching it on screen, I was like, yeah, maybe he just turned grey early. Maybe there's like a 10-year gap. And I was still like, yeah, it's a bit weird. And then I saw later it was 20. I was like, Jesus Christ. Which I know like that shouldn't really inform my opinion, but like, I don't know. It's hard to get over, kind of. Yeah.
But did you read their I guess it depends how you read their relationship as well. Did you read it as like fully romantic, or like, because I kind of I don't know, like I know it's like obviously that's their their flirtation back and forth is the thing, but I kind of more read it as like, I don't know, they hooked up because they're in the same profession. And he's like an older, attractive guy. I can kind of get why, she'd want to sleep with him a couple times or whatever. And then I don't know. And then it's just kind of that. Like I didn't really read it as like, oh, these two. It's like a love story or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
I think
it
it's
kind of changes it for me.
Yeah, I think it is supposed to be romantic, but it doesn't fully work. Maybe because of the age gap. I don't know. I mean, I didn't think there was that big of an age gap. I didn't know that, but I think the romance is supposed to be there. It's just a bit kind of awkward or misplayed.
Well, so she feels spurned at the start of the movie. Is she meant to feel betrayed by him leaving the firm that they were both at together? And does she feel like it was her fault maybe? And like that's why there's like that ice between them? I don't know.
I don't think she feels any guilt. I think she just
not that she feels guilt about it, but it's just that like she thinks that like he wanted to get away from her by leaving the firm. Like, is that her perception of it?
Oh.
Did he not? I don't think this is true, but now that you're saying this, like he didn't leave because he slept with her, right? That wasn't the reason.
No. The bad thing because of something else he did.
Yeah. That wasn't the bad thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I'm saying, does she not know about the other thing, and she assumed it's because of her and the relationship?
Maybe. Is that an issue that we don't know? Like what he did? Like, is this conversation we're having now? Is this like should the film answer this, or is it okay that it didn't?
I mean, I feel like if you're not going to answer all the other things, or like not going to extend all the other things about Norton's backstory and the conspiracy plot and stuff, you can't also then explain this.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's room for it, but
I think there's enough that we know that Shaughnessy has his own prerogative going on, and that he's unethical in other areas. So like we can extend that.
Yeah. He defends the bad guys because the good guys are the bad guys. Shaughnessy's like supposed to be the good guy, but he's not.
Sure. Yeah.
But like,
okay.
so like, did he directly get that mobster killed? Is just my one question, or was that just like coincidence?
Oh, I read it that he totally did it, but
Yeah, but like, how does he get away with that? Is what I kind of think.
Hmm. I mean, he's got power. Money.
Yeah.
I don't know.
he has got power. It's his city or whatever, as they say,
Yeah.
as he claims.
The trains, the
He gets up in the
water.
morning. Yeah.
Mm.
Unblocks it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I guess, I mean, does you not noticing the age gap, Fitzy, is that a comment on how you just thought Laura, like, who do you think was, do you think Laura was older?
No, I didn't. Obviously, I don't think Laura was older. I just thought they were closer, kind of. I mean, yes, I thought Laura was a little bit older, but like, I mean, Richard, like, he's also does the same thing in Pretty Woman, and like, you know, he just fits. He fits that mold, you know, of slightly older guy. That's like, it's
Yeah.
not something to like bat an eye at, you know. He just does it
No.
well.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's why that's why I didn't really have a problem with her, the whole thing, to be honest.
Mm.
It all comes back to the mold.
Yeah.
Before, just back to the twist for a second. Is it? I could be totally making this up, but Fitzy, do you have beef with the Kevin Space Dog twist at the end of The Usual Suspects? Have we all seen that movie?
No, I don't have.
We have, but I don't think Andy does. But I also don't think Andy's gonna watch this movie, so he probably won't listen to the review.
Oh, I won't say what it is, but everyone understands what I'm saying.
No, I don't have beef with that. It's just like I was thinking of this movie. I think that movie is like the closest kind of comparison that I can make, like taste wise, I guess. Just because it's the same kind of thing where it's like a
exactly.
you know, great twist ending, but the rest of the film is like relying on that and isn't as good.
Okay. Yeah, so you think the rest of this film is stronger than the rest of The Usual Suspects?
No.
I'll take that stance.
Oh really?
Okay.
I thought you loved The Usual Suspects.
No, I think it's quite boring, to be honest. I think I got like a decent score on it, but I think I watched it after kind of going on that Guy Ritchie high and kind of getting like the excitement of Snatch and Lock, Stock, and kind of like these kind of exciting gangster stories, and then I heard that was meant to be another kind of similar outing, and then I just was very uninterested in most of it.
Didn't Macquarie direct that? Am I making that up?
Did he direct it?
I thought he did. Or did he write it? Maybe he wrote it.
Wasn't it the superhero?
It's the famous guy, isn't it? Like,
well, Bryan Singer directed it, but no, Macquarie did write it. He did write it. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, a bit of a stink from him.
Yeah. No, I brought it up just because I was just kind of like, it sort of played into my slight, like the ending not fully hitting for me, where I'm just kind of like, I don't know, isn't it just the Usual Suspect ending? But like, to be fair,
I think it's quite different.
Did this come first?
It did.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
I think there's like enough difference in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is somewhat similar. Playing
it's the dude like playing a part the whole
playing
movie.
Yeah.
In the review,
being like, there was whatever the fuck that
Whoa.
Was. Sorry.
I'm gonna cut that out, fucking goddamn.
There's
goddamn. Just one long bleep here. Goddamn.
There is no. So that one there is no bleep. I'll do it for you that time. And then in this one it's like there was no Aaron. It's the same.
You know how
literally the same thing.
Liam, have you seen that meme? I think it's from Megamind, where the guy's like, "There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Santa Claus, and there is no," and like a very real guy. I feel like we should.
Oh yeah.
We should make a joke about that and be like, "There is no Aaron," and then just be like, "There is no Zach."
That's good. Does Megamind really spoil that there is no Santa and Easter Bunny?
I'm pretty sure it's from that movie. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe within the context of the movie, it's meant to feel like, you know how there are some movies that, like kids movies that play with that idea, that say that, but then within the context of the movie, it's not like the movie's actually trying to tell the kid that they don't exist. It's more so like,
Yeah, he's a
Well,
villain at
it's
that
like
point.
yeah,
yeah,
it's like when he's like trying to dissuade the good guy. Like I think it's when I think it's the ginger guy, and he's trying to like convince like whoever he's talking to that like there is no good in the world or whatever.
Mm.
So like it does work in that context.
sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. His final one is there is no Queen of England. Yeah,
Oh, okay, there you go. That
yeah,
kind of undercuts
That's
the
true.
preceding statements.
yeah.
Oh, it's true now. I guess.
It's true now.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh man. So what does the title mean then?
Oh, I don't know. I think the title goes way too hard for
Yeah.
how mid the movie is.
Whoa.
Um,
Oh.
no, just by comparison, it's like just
You think you think the title deserved a better movie? Primal
Mm.
Fear deserved a better movie.
It's Primal Fear because after this movie, actors were scared of their roles being taken by Edward Norton.
Yeah, that's
They were
true.
scared of how good he is in this thing.
Yeah. Jaden, you have to cut the part where I said this is a great segue, and then now I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
This is a great segue. Because this is Edward Norton's motion picture debut. He was among 2,100 actors who auditioned for the role of Aaron Stampler, which is amazing. When I watched the film, I didn't know that this was literally his first movie. I knew this was obviously early days, but like literally his first film. What a way to kick it off. Talk about a career launcher. Every actor under the sun basically auditioned for this part. Matt Damon auditioned for the part. Pedro Pascal stated in an interview that this was his first ever audition as well. So yeah, man. The other weird thing about this was that it says here the original theatrical release had newcomer Edward Norton billed sixth, which is the version I saw. I don't know about you guys, but he was sixth in mine. And then with the actor's subsequent rise to stardom, later video, Blu-ray, and digital releases placed him second. Didn't even know, like, didn't know you could mess with that shit afterwards. You know what I mean? Like I know you literally can, but I'm just saying in terms of like, I thought all that stuff was like contractual and billing orders and things like that. Like, how can you change that afterwards?
Probably inserted into contracts after this happened.
Yeah. Maybe that's totally fair. I don't know. I've just never heard of that before. Like changing the billing order of a movie, like just because they become famous later. You know what I mean? Isn't that weird? Like you go back and it's fucking, I don't know. Like it's like if today if they made Thelma and Louise, they'd put like, oh, let's make Brad Pitt first because he's famous now. Like,
do they mean they changed the actual credits, or did they change like the poster image and like like did they move his name up on the poster?
This here is talking about the film, the release, the theatrical
like the actual
yeah,
video.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because he was billed. It says he was billed sixth, and then it was changed in the Blu-ray later to build him second. But yeah, he was sixth in mine for sure. In the
can't
version I watched, which should have been an indicator enough that this was his first movie, because like there's no way he's like obviously the second most prominent actor in the film, and
I think it's probably first, to be honest.
I mean, he's in them all, and he's obviously a bigger name at the time.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, if Edward Norton had any notoriety at all, he would obviously have been second. Over
yeah.
The other people that were above him.
When I saw that this was his first performance, like I thought, like everything in my head, like remember a few years ago, like there was like those like all that thing came about him being like kind of a dick and being like kind of arrogant, and I was like, well, fuck, if this is your first performance, I mean, you're allowed to be. Like if you can do all this shit on your first go, I mean, you can you can be however the fuck you want with other actors. I mean, like, I was
apparently, apparently he improvised the clap at the end, the clapping at the end.
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a killer instinct for it.
He's got the primal instinct.
Got the primal. I was gonna say it, but I was like, I don't want to half say it, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny that like all those other actors that auditioned for it, like of his ilk, of his generation, like
Yeah, like
he
James
beat them
Marsden.
all. James Marsden, yeah, right. James Marsden was another one. And then like they wanted Leo originally for this part, but
Mm.
like he beat them all. Like all these other people obviously became, not when I say all of them, I don't mean all 2,100 of them, but you know what I mean, like a lot of them, you know, end up becoming notable anyway and going on and being fine. But like it's funny to think that like I guess it's almost like the auditioning for this part was like the Hunger Games of like all those actors at around the same time, and it's like whoever wins like gets like a career like boost stat. You know what I mean? You know, you guys are going to be fine too, but you get a kickstart launch kind of thing, and like Edward Norton beat them all. You know, he fucking he wins. He's like he can have that over them like, you know, forever. Anyways, to say that he's great. The first time he switches to Roy was very, very strong. That was very effective.
The little stop, you mean, like the
When he oh, you mean the little one when he's with Francis?
yeah.
Oh no, I mean that's good too, but no, I meant like, you know, when he's in there
The
with
full
the
like Richard
full
Gere.
scene.
Yeah, right,
Yeah. The full getting up, smashes him up against the wall.
Yeah.
When it fully comes out. That was
Switching.
very good. Yeah, exactly. It's funny, but it's funny watching it, understanding that like none of it's real. Because if you think about it, like everything he does with, you know, when he puts his head down and like, you know, kind of covers his face and he kind of does like it's a very, I'm talking about in the movie, in the narrative, like it's a very performative thing. You know what I mean? It's like this guy knows that he's invented these split personalities and he's acting. And so like he's like, oh, okay, so how do I show that I'm transitioning, whatever the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna put my hands down and like kind of shake my head and go like, oh, you know. But it's just funny to think like that. That's the character's interpretation of like how to act the transition.
Well, he's been playing the character for years. He's been able to refine it, you know.
Has he? Like, has this whole concept? Has he only invented it since he was caught?
No,
well,
I think. Sorry.
Oh, I just mean like I guess to your point, Jane. Like in the tape, he is kind of like timid, like Aaron.
Yeah.
You know, style.
Yeah.
But I also think he knows. Oh yeah,
no, it's fine. It's fine.
I also think he knows more than just. He's more than just improvising it, because like he tells the psychologist exactly what she wants to hear. Like that, this started happening when he was 12, and like maybe the abusive background with his dad is like real, but like that as well. He just like has he has like all the points that he knows will like, you know, set her on the right track, I guess.
That's true. That's true. So do you think that like in his, I guess that the sex tape is the only sort of window we get into this, but so you think that he was already sort of like at least playing like an Aaron sort of part in his real life, you know?
Yeah.
I think it was maybe a little bit like within the, you know, the closure, like the priesthood or whatever. But I think his friends kind of knew that, he was going to do this, so he was like planning this, and they would have known Roy more because, oh, not Roy, but just him, you know. So I think he's done it, but it's not like his full like persona or anything. It's something he's dabbled in.
Well,
I mean,
what did Alex actually say? Because Alex kind of hinted at there being kind of.
Well, he said that she ran away and got scared. That's what makes me think that she was scared because he was like planning this whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what was I gonna say?
Sorry.
Oh, that's right. Oh, he also, because like he was, you know, he was homeless for a while, so like that's probably where he learned to kind of act a certain way to get you know,
Mm.
to get money or like attention, like to get sympathy, I guess.
Sure.
Use
Yeah,
his
yeah,
innocent face, you know.
yeah, yeah. It's almost like he was probably like whatever his real name is was probably like experimenting with. I guess does the ending? I'm reading into this too much, but like, does the ending imply that his real name is Roy, or does
He
it
is,
like?
yeah,
Well,
I think so.
Like, I
mm,
understand that's not literally that's not what he means. Like, he's just making the point that like the I'm a more dominant personality that's more authentic to me. That's what he really is saying. But I'm just wondering, like, but is he also saying that his real name is Roy? Can I call him Roy?
I think his real name is Aaron, but
Mm.
I don't know.
You think his real name is Aaron?
Yeah, I don't think he changed his name, but
Oh, okay. Oh,
But
yeah, yeah, because
the
that's
thing
still
is,
what everyone knows him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
like I read that in the 3 hour and whatever cut, like it goes into his hometown life, and the reason they had to cut it was because it spoils the twist. So like this, like you have to think like what was in that it spoils that he wasn't
Mm.
actually split. So
mm,
like it's like I don't know. I assume that there'd be
the
stuff about
birth
his
certificate
personality,
is
but
Roy.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
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 they
yeah, yeah.
actually find
Exactly.
that far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But no, I can kind of okay. But yeah, whatever. That was a total aside. But I can kind of imagine that, like, prior to all this, he was, just being himself, but like sort of starting to experiment with, you know, dialing up
Mm.
parts of his personality and, like, playing different in front of different people, and maybe maybe at a certain point he started improving the stutter or whatever. Just when it's like he's decided he was going to go to some random bar one night and just start, playing a part and talking, like putting on an accent or
Mm.
something.
I've done
But
that
yeah,
before.
I know
And like a
that's why I
French
said
accent.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, no, I didn't realize that he was like low key testing the waters. I feel like you're low key
Yeah, yeah.
testing the water for some elaborate plan. You're gonna fucking spin on something. Am I
Yeah,
Liam or am I?
Frenchman.
Am I,
Yeah,
am I
Francois.
Liam? Fuck. There is no Liam.
Mm.
After you fucking kill someone. Oh yeah. um. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, we already talked about Richard Gere quite a bit, but like the scene that, like, sort of, I think, explains the character and explains what makes him tick the most is that scene when he sort of gets a bit tipsy in the bar and talks to the reporter that Fitzy mentioned. But I thought that was a great scene.
Mm.
That was like really. I thought this made me realize, like, I don't think I've really seen Richard Gere much. I don't know about you guys, but like,
Yeah, I think I only seen him in like 4 films. I think I saw on Letterboxd.
Yeah, I only have this and
okay,
I'm Not There. But
okay,
that's what I mean. Like, like he kind of, after he couldn't fit the mold anymore, after the mold, the 90s mold got changed. Um,
mm,
After it disappeared, like he wasn't as
Yeah.
relevant anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like I've seen it, yeah, like Pretty Woman, An Officer and Gentleman, and then like Hachi, which are all kind of
oh my god, Hachi, holy,
they're all like
what a movie.
kind of romantic ish roles. I mean, like obviously Officer and Pretty Woman are, but Hachi, I think he does is as well a bit.
Sure,
Um,
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But
God
yeah, like
bless
I
you.
thought he was like a genre actor, but just like he's like a like a chick flick actor.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just had a false perception of him that was just sort of based off of nothing. I guess I was just like, I don't know, isn't he just kind of like, maybe just because I think of him as like, because I always see him with grey hair, I just think of him like, isn't he just sort of like an older white guy sort of part? Like, I don't know, but like, I guess I was just surprised by how much charisma he had, and like, because I
Mm.
haven't seen Pretty Woman a lot. I don't really have never associated with him as like sort of a, I don't know, like a romantic, flirty
Mm.
kind of charismatic character. So when I got that in this movie, I'm like, oh, he's great in this. I want to see more of this. And then when he, reveals everything in the bar, it's like, oh yeah, no, this is a really well-rounded performance, actually.
Yeah, I feel like all the bar scenes in this movie are pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, him. I mentioned earlier, but the scene I think that stands out between him and Laura Linney is the scene where she brings in the tape and they kind of have that back and forth, about I know
Oh, in the
you,
empty
you know
bar.
me. Yeah, that was good.
That was really good.
Yeah, I'm just hovering over his credits. He's played a character called in Billy, and fucking Will. I mean, like when you're casting him, you have that William into Bill kind of pipeline in mind, I guess.
Sure.
Mm,
Yeah, man. It seems like who was he in I'm Not There?
it was Billy.
Billy, yeah.
Like the Billy the Kid persona, like the older kind of Western
Oh
guy.
yes. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I remember. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
remember liking that too. I forgot about that. Yeah, wow. Okay, that's funny because then looking through his credits, it's like, I mean, like he hasn't really been in anything well rated since Hachi, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in more
It's
like
kind of crazy.
shows, hasn't he?
Not
Is
not
that,
he,
is
like
that what he
not
does?
really. No, not really. He was in this one show called Mother, Father, Son, a miniseries. But I know, like now he's in The Agency. That's like his first show, really.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, he's made the transition though. Even if it's like
I didn't
not-
realize he was the lead of fucking Days of Heaven. That must
Oh yeah, sure.
that
Yeah.
must put a lot of stock into him.
That's another romantic thing as well, to your point, but it's not like it's a different dynamic.
Mm.
I've never heard of this movie, have I? Have I?
I don't
The
know.
Terrence Malick film.
Oh, it's on my fucking watch list, so I've obviously.
It's meant to be
Oh
like
yeah. Okay.
it's meant to be really impressive. They were showing the trailer for it before we watched something at the Sun. They were showing the trailer for like the restoration, I think.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hmm.
It's on SBS. We should do this on the show.
Yeah, I need to watch that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
Okay.
that. I'll let it run. So yeah, I'm now already looking forward to seeing more Richard Gere because he was great in this movie.
Mm.
What was the initial like killing scene of the Archbishop? Like, what you guys any thoughts on that? I thought it was kind of like, I know it's obviously meant to be mysterious because it's like the inciting incident, but I thought it was just kind of a bit awkward though. Regardless.
No, I didn't feel that.
Okay.
Yeah, not overly awkward. I did think the movie started with Edward Norton running on the train tracks. I didn't I couldn't recall the whole like first like 15 minutes where we're like at the function and we're just kind of I mean I guess it is like the gangster plot and stuff, which was comes back to the conspiracy stuff. Right?
Yeah. I mean, Norton running on the tracks does sound like a more adrenaline fueled opening.
Yeah,
I thought that was actually like a cold open. I don't know. That's how I envisioned it in my.
You're already like in your head editing the film to make it better because that actually does sound really good.
Yeah, trim 15 minutes of fat and just you get right into it.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I guess an interesting sort of glimpse into the character was like the fact that obviously the film starts with him, the dialogue about sort of why he is a defense attorney and all that kind of stuff, and we've already talked about how he defends the bad people and that's his part of his thing. But I don't know, it just kind of still struck me like how he immediately sees Norton running on the news and like jumps on that, like needs to get down there and like make sure he gets him as a client. I don't know. I was, and I still I feel like there's something I'm not quite clicking as to like why he goes to that extent as well. Like he's
well,
he goes so far out of his way at that point.
I mean, I guess you can infer that like the bad thing he did probably had something to do with like burying someone who was innocent. You know, who seemed guilty to others but was innocent. Um, hmm, I don't
Wait,
know,
what do you mean? Sorry.
like because he was working for the state. What do you call it? Like the state attorney or whatever. It's for Shaughnessy, as
Oh
a
yeah, yeah,
prosecutor. So
yeah.
like he would have prosecuted someone that, or like it would have been related to, but like let's say he would have prosecuted someone that he knew was innocent. For example, like he put someone in jail for life that
Yeah.
was supposed to be guilty but was actually innocent. So like that's him, like, you know, his whole thing is like kind of undoing that kind of sin.
He's like
Um,
counterbalancing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he's how long has he been out of that job? How long has he since he switched sides? Is it? It hasn't been that long, right?
Well, Laura Linney's only like fucking 20, so you know, has to be like a year.
Mm,
You sort of get the feeling it's maybe like
yeah,
1 year.
yeah. Yeah, it feels recent. I don't know. It feels like he was
Yeah.
there for a while and then got, disillusioned by it because of something he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
And does that play into, because obviously his whole thing at the start is that like it goes back to what he was saying. I like the money. I like it for the magazines and stuff, and I don't want to. I don't even care if he did it or not. Like, don't even tell me. He says that in his first conversation with Aaron. He's like, I don't even want to know. I don't care. But obviously, he does care because as
yeah,
he
and I
goes
think
along,
Aaron, I think Aaron like kind of knows that, because like Richard works so hard for him because he cares. Um,
yeah,
so I think he kind of saw through that.
sure, yeah. And like, obviously, it doesn't take too much longer for that to come out of like, he really
Mm,
clearly wants to believe that Aaron is innocent and does believe it, and gets really pissed off at the idea that I think it's when the split personality comes out for the first time. He's like devastated because he's like, "Fuck, he actually, to some extent, did do it." You know what I mean? Because he
yeah,
wanted to believe. Um, so I guess what I'm saying is that, like, so when at the start when he's saying that he doesn't care, and it's sort of it's kind of like
yeah. That's part of his front. Yeah.
it's his front. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. It's also. Do you think it's also partly like he's trying to kind of tell himself also that he doesn't care to try and
Mm.
keep him motivated for taking these cases?
Uh,
Defending these people that he knows, that
maybe,
some of them probably
maybe.
did do it.
I mean,
Because he's
like,
obviously he's defending
mm,
that guy who's like the organized crime guy. I can't remember his name, but the dude who spoke Spanish or whatever.
yeah. I mean, I
You know,
guess if the truth only comes out when he's like, pretty drunk, then maybe the rest of it he does have to have that kind of, coherent belief system. I don't know, or like a front of it, even to himself.
yeah,
Um, mm, yeah, don't know.
yeah. No, I think that stuff of the character is interesting. I think it's well done. Um, any particular notes on the filmmaking or anything like that stood out to you guys?
I liked it because it was simple, and
Yeah,
it was over time, you know.
it kind of goes back to
Um,
what I was saying at the start. I think, yeah,
yeah, it was.
Mm,
I think that like it kind of it's funny because the reason why you probably call the kill scene awkward was the reason why I liked it because it was just kind of 90s and it was simple cameras,
yeah,
cuts and just shots and like there was nothing fancy about it. There was no quick cutting or cross cutting between certain things. It was all just kind of fairly mundane, but I really enjoyed it. Um,
yeah.
mm,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. That was very 90s. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, the postman as well was very nice. Like his reaction, him just like being there. I don't know.
yeah,
That
Mm.
felt
yeah,
very
yeah.
like
Mm.
simple and staged.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, I liked a couple of the longer like helicopter shots following the car and shit, establishing shots. I'm into that.
Mm.
Very simple again of its time. I'm like, oh, today they just fucking throw a drone up there, and it's like, who cares? Anyone can get that shot. But like, I appreciate it more so back then because it's like, oh yeah, no, they had to fucking fly up there and get that shot.
Yeah. Unrelated, I guess, but I did find it hilarious when Gear and the Brooklyn Nine-Nine guy were freaking chasing that guy and like, you know, like keeping him under their freaking control or whatever when they weren't allowed to.
Like, how are you talking about how like he'd say a couple of lines that like told them something, and then like he'd try and make a break for it again.
Oh,
And then,
that
like,
was
shove him
funny
back in
how
the
many
corner.
times he did that. But I was just
Yeah.
like laughing when they just started chasing him. I don't know.
Oh,
It
sure.
was just, yeah.
The whole, all the way through the belly of Chicago chase scene.
It very much felt like they knew that they needed like something there just to spring audiences back into the present, you know.
Oh,
Maybe.
have a
like
breather from the courtroom.
yeah,
Mm.
because like we don't get any kind of burst of action like that at all throughout the movie. Even
Yeah.
the Norton chase is played differently, so like it very much felt like a kind of thing for the audience to be like, here, remember to pay attention, get excited.
Maybe, yeah, because you're right. It is unique in the film in that way. But I mean, I don't really need that. I love courtroom drama shit.
Yeah,
Personally, I don't know. Do you lean that way, Fitzy? How do you? I know Jaden says he likes them sometimes, but
Yeah, probably the same. I like them sometimes. I like it too.
sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no Trial of the Chicago 5, you know.
7.
Oh my god.
No, it's 5 because it's a 5 out of 10 movie.
That's good, dude. That was like, I want to get excited for The Social Reckoning, but that was the last Jeremy Strong fucking Sorkin. Yeah, thank you. I was blanking. Sorkin collaboration.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was Sorkin. That's insane.
Yeah. I want to see him direct a good movie, and I'm hoping it's this one, but we'll see. You guys got anything else?
I feel like with the ending, like I think it played perfectly to me. Like I know that you have your issues with it, but I think like you know, we pick up on it like, you know, a couple seconds before Gear does, because you know he does his little walkout before he does his dramatic turn. But like I the way the lines dropped about like, you know, tell her I'm sorry, like that's the immediate, you know, giveaway obviously there. And like I think the way that the action then occurs, and then like he still needed to explain to him, like I think it's all quite satisfying. Like I think it's all like, I don't know, just well written and acted. And then like I don't know, I think the way that he has to keep on going on, and then like it's a fun way of like a kind of exposing it, I think. And like I get, like I know it's the highlight of the film, this just from like a meta sense, because of like, you know, it's not a common thing, and like, you know, it's the twist. But like I also disagree with like, you know, you guys kind of said a few times that like it's strong, and that like it outweighs the rest of the film. Like I think it kind of plays. I think it kind of plays all the same with the rest of the film. I think it's all kind of equivalent in terms of quality. And then yeah, I don't know. I feel like you guys discredited the ending a bit for being too much or whatever.
Yeah. You like the ending more than us.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I love the ending.
No, sorry. Yeah, no. So no, sorry. Yeah, I think I like.
You think
so
I'm overweighing it and Zach's under, or like he doesn't
Yes. Yeah.
underweighing it. He doesn't like
Yeah.
it as much as he should. I like it too much, and I'm saying
I
it's like
think
way better than the rest of the film.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I disagree, but
Right. Right. You think the whole film is very consistent, including
Yes.
including the final 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like how it kind of flows out, and like the final, it sort of stays with Gear at the end, you know, when he walks out and stuff like it sort of leaves it with him, as opposed to like making Norton the punctuation point?
Yeah. I feel like if you held on Norton, then like you kind of run into psycho territory. Whereas like showing like the effect on Gear kind of keeps it fresher.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, that just works better for the character too. The whole like we already talked about, it's
Yes,
like
I like, yeah.
it's meant to really hit for him. That it's ultimately a failure for him. Do you want to dispute that?
Nah.
I'll give you this trivia. Both Will Wheaton and Leonardo DiCaprio turned down the part of Aaron Stampler. Wheaton turned down the role because I don't know who this is, by the way. Will Wheaton, do you guys know who that is?
He's a Star Trek kid.
Oh wow!
And then his career never went beyond Star Trek, apart from his like 4 cameos on Big Bang Theory, where they talked about him being a Star Trek kid.
Oh wow! Wow, his claim to fame is the Big Bang Theory references. Wow. I don't know who he is, but I'm reading it for this next part. Wheaton turned down the role because he did not want to put off his acting school, and when his manager urged him to take the role anyway, he told him it's like Luke Skywalker when Yoda told him not to go and save his friends, but to stay on Dagobah and learn to be a Jedi instead. Luke didn't listen to him, and that's why he never became a true Jedi Master. Later, Wheaton regretted turning down this role, saying this was a crucial factor for why his career was never successful. This guy. I tried to follow in the path of Luke Skywalker and I shouldn't have. I fucked up.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have the context of the sequels at that point to know that.
So we based this whole fucking life decision on this fucking Luke Skywalker metaphor.
Yeah.
It's a fucking terrible decision.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You can save your friends and still become the master that the galaxy needs.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, he fundamentally misunderstood The Empire Strikes Back. That's funny. All right, let's get to our final verdict for Primal Fear. Jaden.
I'll give it an 8. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the whole of it. So yeah.
I'll give it an 8 too. It's great. Fitzy.
I'll give it a 7. I did have it on at 6, so this is an upgrade.
Oh wow. You've upgraded it. Nice. Wait, if you had it at 6, why'd you, like, you said you were, like, you would have voted for it in the poll? Like, did you want to revisit it?
Did I say that? Oh, I just didn't really want to watch NetRoom again.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a lesser of two evils.
I understand. All right. Let's get in a news chat. Jaden doesn't want to talk about the X-Men cast because it's old news. So we don't have to.
Hey, you can blast through it.
I don't really care either, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, is there
any... And Spider-Man? Or was it as a new news?
No, there's like a full cast, like official cast.
Oh, do you not know, Liam?
Isn't...
We have to do it to tell you then.
Yeah, well, Indy is in it, isn't she? Isn't that
Yeah, she's rogue.
This guy doesn't pay attention to D23. Well,
he's not fucking what a shill. Yeah, Indy's rogue. Fucking Kit Connor's Cyclops.
You said that.
This dude named Christopher Abbott is Professor X. Do you know who this guy is? Chad?
Yeah, he's in All the Stars at Noon, I think, and he's also in Girls.
Okay, there you go.
Oh yeah, I love this guy. I love Abbott.
Oh, Sanctuary,
really?
Story. Not All the Stars.
Yeah.
It's good.
Are you a Girls fan, Liam? Is that where you know him from?
Yeah, I'm a Girls fan.
I thought so. Yeah. Okay.
But he was in he's in a lot of.
He was in Craven.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wow. He's lucky he wasn't blacklisted after that. They still kept an open mind for him. And then you got Samara Weaving as Emma Frost. There you go. And you got Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, that's the one that got off. Yeah, that's the one that's exciting for me.
Yeah, I agree. That's cool.
Luke did tell me about the weird announcement thing. How he was like, "I'm Magneto," and then he does a double take and he says, "I'm Mr. Sinister" or whatever, and then everyone in the crowd was like cheering that he was Magneto, and like it was so loud that they didn't hear him say that he was Mr. Sinister, so they went away from the announcement like, wait, what's happening? Is he Magneto, or like they didn't know what he actually said, but they were like really disappointed by it because
I mean, it's a funny idea to play on that in the video, but it's also like I feel like if they know they're playing that video to a crowd full of fans, they should probably anticipate they're going to react to that, and then not fucking hear what he said.
Is there a Magneto costume?
No, but at the moment the rumors are Lee Pace or fucking Matt Smith.
Matt Smith.
The thing is, Lee Pace has already had a role in the MCU. Matt Smith, I don't really see as Magneto. I think he played like a Kree general. I think in Captain Marvel or something like that.
Right. Yeah. Oh no, but that's what's her face? Fucking someone else did that too and double rolled. Who was it?
Oh no,
yeah.
Lee Pace was like Guardians villain. Like the first Guardians.
Oh yes, he was Ronan. Sorry, he was Ronan.
Yeah, Ronan.
Yeah, no, that's a bit more substantial.
Because he is a Kree general, but he's just Ronan. Yeah, that's what.
He's the Kree general. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm down for Adam Driver. That's cool.
I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe he wasn't like offered Magneto, but he probably doesn't want to like lock himself in too hard into Marvel and like a recurring.
Mr. Sinister is a pretty recurring role too.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah. I think it's just that they're not getting to Magneto yet. I think that's the point. Like they'll do that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think Mr. Sinister is really cool. I think that's a really exciting. Like that's like that casting makes me excited for the movie because it's just we haven't seen it on screen before, and then to get like kind of an actor of his caliber, exciting stuff.
What is Mr. Sinister? That just sounds like a kind of. It sounded like a one-time villain to me. So.
No, he's a big bad.
What does he do?
He's a big bad, but he actually gets involved with the X-Men in the Age of Krakoa. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see if they play with that. He's like I don't know. He plays around with cloning and shit like that. He's I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Most of my Mr. Sinister knowledge comes from Marvel Snap, and I always use his card in that. It's a pretty strong card.
Mr. Sinister kind of does sound like comic slop, to be honest with you, but
nah, it's pretty sick. Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll take your word for it. That's cool, dude. The MCU, they're kind of. I mean, obviously, you got Doomsday coming up and all that shit, but like, I know in terms of release quantity, they've kind of been taking a bit of a break, sort of doing only about one a year lately. But 2028 is going to be. They're. I think they're hoping, and I mean, they're probably going to be right, but they're hoping that these two Avengers movies are going to fucking propel them right back to where they were, because now 2028 they've already got 3 films announced, that it's like they're right back to they're fucking putting the cadence back to where it was. So I think they're hoping they're going to have a lot of momentum. So,
I didn't see Ghost Rider making any money. I'll say that now. But they fast tracked that movie to release in that time period that you're mentioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't see that doing well. I mean, it'll make money obviously, but it won't make shit tons.
Yeah, I agree. Unless the trailers like somehow make it look like amazing or something, which I doubt. So, I'm sure it'll be fine. Speaking of MCU, we got this Doomsday, another trailer. Any thoughts on this one? I assume you watched it, Jaden.
I didn't like it as much as the other one that we saw, and I'm actually surprised by the reaction that a lot of people are having to. Dude, so many people have been talking about, oh my god, Pedro Pascal put everything into this line. Oh my god, he's so good. I can't believe how good this line delivery is. Dude, I thought his line delivery...
He fucking said one line.
I know, I thought it was dog shit. I thought it was cringe. He's like, did you do this, Victor? Like what? I'm like that's like the most like just basic kind of shouting shit you can do. And everyone out here on Twitter is like, oh my god, he is the Reed Richards we've been promised. I'm like what the fuck? Like I like Pedro Pascal. I have not been like everyone's talking about, fatigue from him being in everything. I don't feel that at all. But the glaze that he is getting off that is just fucking insane to me. Like he's like, did you do this, Victor? Like that's exactly what he does. I'm not even fucking
Yeah, you're right.
And everyone's going over it. Sorry, everyone's going insane over it. And I just don't get it. and then like the rest of the trailer doesn't really have much either. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I thought this trailer was better just because like it actually focused on
I
the
thought it was better
Doom, the
too.
good stuff. You know.
you guys suck.
No, it was definitely better. It like
Yeah,
it gave me a bit of a sense of like, okay, like it's not just it feels like Doom's actually is going after their kids, right? Like that's what I got from it.
Oh, what? Going after their
Doom's
kids.
going after their children. Like he's going. That's why he's. It seems like he's.
Oh, I haven't
kidnapped
seen
fucking Thor's
Fantastic
kid or
before.
whatever.
Hmm.
And then there was that other shot of someone else's baby. I can't remember.
Was that like a thing Doom does? He goes after the people's kids. Or
I
is
don't
this
know.
like
It's
a
just like
Fantastic Four thing? Because I haven't seen.
I think he goes after like Richard like specifically. I think I don't think he like chases kids.
oh yeah, it was Richard's baby. That's who he was going after. Yeah. Their kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I'm just telling. Like Lockie's been telling me for months that's a prevailing theory that's what he's doing in the movie. And then I saw the babies, and then Thor's pissed off because he's got his kid now, and I'm like, oh, I feel like that's what this. I feel like that's correct.
Does he have those
Right.
kids?
Well, like, why is Thor so pissed off? And then they quickly showed it. There was definitely 100%. It was implied in the trailer. There was something where it's like they had a flash of like Thor with his kid after
This
Love and Thunder
thing,
or whatever,
yeah.
and there was like, you've taken something from what you've taken from me or whatever. Like I was like, oh yeah.
Maybe I need to watch the trailer again.
I definitely.
he-
That's what I saw in it. But I could be wrong.
Why does he want the kids there? Is he like extracting their powers or some shit?
Ye-
Or is it just
No idea.
So like Franklin's like an all powerful being because like he basically has like the powers, just like crazy things. So like I think he's meant to use that for like like the thing is I think in the comics he uses this other character that they haven't introduced. So I think they need to use Franklin as like a supplement for that, and basically just he's like a battery for him for his powers. I think. For, like, what he
Who's
has to do.
Franklin? Sorry.
yeah?
Oh, Franklin is the baby.
Who's
Oh,
the Fantastic Four's baby?
Richard
Yeah,
Reeves is baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I forgot there was another shot in the trailer. There was a shot of fucking Chris Evans holding a baby.
Oh really? Oh,
Was there?
I guess
did I watch this trailer? What the fuck?
Yeah, no, there was.
the Evans teaser way back was Disney have a baby.
Yeah.
That was like him in like the nursery room or whatever.
Yeah, and there was a flash of that again.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Yeah. He's going to. I
Baby.
assume he's going to like fucking multiverses and taking the kids. Basically.
The kidnapper. That's crazy. Wow. This
Which,
guy
to be honest, like,
doesn't care.
like,
Mm.
if we're on the right track with this, like, I like this. Like, this is what I wanted from the first trailer. The first trailer was just like, he's so powerful. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean it's hilarious, but it's also kind of like fucked up in a way. That's cool.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So that's why I liked it more.
But how is James Marsden and Sadie Sink?
Dude, there's nothing in this trailer about. There's shots of kids, but I think that's just to show what's at stake.
Dude, listen to the trailer with the way it's cut together 100%. Like they're not saying this, but I'm just saying like it's 100%. I'm taking away from it based on the way like Thor has a line here that with the like 100%. Like it feels like it might. I'm not sure, but like I feel pretty strongly that the trailer's trying to point us in that direction based on the whole feel of it.
Really?
Watching it all together, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's two babies in it, plus Thor mad and something has happened to his kid. Like, yeah.
No, but like I just think that's showing what's at stake because he's destroying fucking universes and like he's like taking babies, yeah, because he's fucking destroying everything.
See, you just made it way less interesting immediately by just going, "Oh, he's just destroying the universe." Like,
but that's what it is. I mean, like,
no, I think no, I don't think so.
I don't know. Right?
I don't think so. Why did you not like it?
What?
Do you not like that idea?
Well, it's fucking like what? He's taking kids to do what? Like, no, it's like.
Oh, I've got no idea. I'm not saying. I don't know.
Nah.
No clue. At least it'll, justify Thor having that kid,
God, Taika should be blacklisted from fucking Hollywood after that shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, you're definitely in the majority on that one.
Mm.
We got the Ahsoka season 2 trailer. Jaden, what'd you think?
I wasn't really impressed by it. It didn't really do anything for me, to be honest. I don't know. It was a trailer, man. Like like I don't know. It just did nothing for me. I don't even know how, like what more to say other than just that.
I couldn't disagree more. I thought the trailer was fucking awesome.
Really?
Like it was, yeah, dude. Visually, like I was like, the space battle looks awesome. It's by far like looks the best thing since Rogue One in terms of space battles. And I was
Mm.
like, the scale of it was awesome. It's like it's Heir to the Empire come to life, and it's like, dude, how is it? My takeaway, like I'll take. We're getting obviously a season of this, so I'll take it. But my main thing was like, how did they have this and then fucking shit out the Mandalorian Grogu into cinemas? Like, I'm not saying like Ahsoka's the most marketable thing ever for theatrical. I don't know, but just in terms of purely like what's on screen, I'm like,
Mm.
this is way more epic and exciting and like scale and stakes and all that compared to fucking. And they shout out a Mandalorian adventure. You know what I mean? I was like, God damn, this thing looks awesome. I don't know, the teasers of the Clone Wars flashbacks, Hayden as a Force ghost. It's all that's Zack slop. That's prequel slop for me. So I'm into all that. And you know Ewan's going to be in the show, obviously. Like they're fucking. There's no other reason that they're hiding all the Clone Wars. They're showing so many Clone Wars flashbacks. They're not going to have something up their sleeve. Now,
Oh,
so.
actually, in a sense, um the live action Ahsoka looks a lot better. The young one, fucking Ariana Greenblatt, she looks a lot better as
Oh,
Ahsoka in the trailer that she did in the first season.
okay. I didn't really notice much of a difference, to be honest. But yeah, cool.
I just think
Cool.
I think they updated her outfit and like it just looks less awkward in the makeup and like I don't know it looked better.
Yeah, nice. Cool. I am very excited for this show. I love season one. So, and I thought the trailer was visually fantastic. Okay. We got final news. Batista is Kratos. This was after the whole. So you guys up to date on the whole Ryan Hurst situation on this?
He got injured and then they basically just said, yeah, no, let's not wait.
Yeah, pretty much. He tore his bicep on set. He'd been filming the show for like a while. I think a month or two already. They
Mm.
were shooting in Canada, and he tore his bicep, and then they decided they were gonna. I just feel. Oh, look, I don't know. Maybe it was fair enough, but in terms of like what they say, because that it was going to cost too much money to wait for him essentially to heal. But I don't know. It sucks for him. He's getting totally replaced, and they're going to reshoot whatever they've done from the start and fucking slot Batista in there. So I don't know, just a weird situation on a show that I've got no confidence in really that it's going to be any good. But and that first, you just remember that first image that they released. It just was really weird. Um, so,
Mm.
but I don't know, like I don't know, in terms of like Dave coming in, he's a great actor. It does. I don't really feel overly positive or negative towards it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just like it's a solid choice, I guess. But I know it's not like it's gonna drum up a huge amount of anticipation that I didn't have. It's not getting me any more excited really. But yeah, that's my take. Jaden just thinks he's too skinny now.
Yeah, dude, but Batista's he's lost his mass. And like someone tried to like it's funny because we are just talking about it and I was like, earlier, like his build's not the same anymore. And
Yeah.
someone was like posted a picture of him in this year to try and prove everyone wrong. But like he's got muscle, but like he's like kind of skinny and awkward. Which is like he's like fine, like he's a healthy size for like a a man of his age.
Yeah,
But
for
like
sure. Yeah.
he's not got the build that Kratos has or that he had,
No.
5 to 10 years ago when he was playing Drax. Like
Yeah. That's
Mm.
it's
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
either
totally true.
they're gonna pump him with fucking steroids and like ruin his life, or they're just gonna have to put him in like a bodysuit. I don't know. It's it'll be interesting.
I don't know. I think they're just going to go with it
You
and like
reckon?
not to worry too much about the build
Mm.
aside of it. Like I think they're just thinking it's gonna be enough. I guess.
Mm.
Which I don't know. It might be if the performance is good. I'm not that. I'm not. I don't be one of those people that's fucking side by siding this shit, going, "Oh look how much more mass he has in the game." Like I don't know. At the end of the day, if the performance is good, that's fine, and if he looks close enough, it's fine. But
Mm.
yeah, I don't know. I think the show's got a lot to prove beyond just fucking Dave being in it. I'm sure he won't be the issue if when this comes out. All right, now it's time for our highlights of the week. Fitzy, what have you been watching?
Nothing. Got nothing. Zilch.
That's sad. I haven't had anything in a few weeks, and then I think it's one of those situations I'm going to finish like 4 shows at once. But I will quickly say that I've got 1 episode left of The Bear season 5. Dude, that episode I watched last night. I watched the second last episode. Like, absolutely the best episode the show's ever had. It was fucking outstanding.
Oh, really?
They cooked. Oh yeah, dude, it's unbelievable. I've liked this season and then season 4 the most. So, really great show.
So that episode you logged on Letterboxd, Gary. Like, why'd you log that separately? Like, what was that?
That's not part. That's a standalone. Like, it's. I guess you'd call it a standalone episode. It's not part of the show, like on Disney Plus.
Right.
But it's they released it. It's like it's a prequel. Obviously,
that's been out for a while, hasn't it?
I think a few months. Yeah. It's meant to be watched before season 5.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like what Euphoria did with that little 2-episode thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I still never watched those, by the way. Which I
feel
really?
Like
I missed.
Oh, those
I
are good.
I missed out.
Yeah.
I should probably watch those. Like the whole rest of the show. But that thing was okay. It was the season's really quite good though. I like it a lot. I just feel like no one fucking watches it anymore except me.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen season 4, so
yeah, same.
Yeah. No, I like it a lot. Jaden, what about you?
I've only really been watching The Office, the fan episodes.
Oh yeah.
I think since I last mentioned it, like there has been a few more instances of like things that were awkward and like that definitely need to be cut. But it's interesting because like it kind of it exposes that the way that they filmed is that they always filmed at like it's almost an entire storyline that gets cut. Like it's maybe not every time, but like quite often there is like an entire storyline that gets cut from an episode. So it kind of exposes that like they filmed like extra things expecting something to be cut and like they allow for it to be cut around, which is like it's kind of an interesting philosophy behind making something is that like you overshoot and then like once you get to the edit whatever doesn't fit you you're constantly going to be sacrificing things beyond just kind of extended skits and gags like that you're actually like sacrificing story which I mean obviously it's a sitcom so it's quite light when over the course of an episode but like it's I don't know it's an interesting way of doing it it's
Is it because a lot of it is improv? Like what do the scripts look like? Is what I'm
No,
wondering.
so like the most recent episode that I watched, like it's like that it's most painfully obvious that like yeah, get rid of this. Was that there was like this kind of whole story of like Pam and Jim had been in like some kind of domestic kind of like little disagreement, and like that does like so like that part does make its way into the episode, but it is heavily edited down to where like it's only kind of referenced in like 3 scenes in passing glances, whereas like in the extended episode like it's a constant thing of like we see them enter awkwardly and then like there's a constant like silence between them and kind of like bitterness between them the entire day that it just feels weird. So like that was like the perfect choice to cut that one out. So like that's kind of an example of like one that they cut recently. But yeah, sometimes there is like a one that made me laugh really hard was that there was this scene from I think it was last season in like the Christmas episode where Michael wants to be Santa as well as Phyllis, and then like the whole thing makes it into the actual episode. But then there's this one scene where Kevin sits on Michael's leg, and like he has to like push him off like after like a minute because like it's killing him because Kevin's like massive, like he's a really fat guy, and then like the scene ends like that in the regular episode. But then in the extended episode, you have Steve Carell like getting up with like a dead leg, and he's like walking around, and he's like banging his leg against like desks and shit to like try and wake it up. And like that's I don't know if it's improv or it's in the script, but you can like it's really obvious everyone in the background is breaking. Like there is like straight up laughing in the scene, and like everyone in the background smiling. So yeah, like once again, like it's still like a bit of both are getting cut like between like storylines and extended hit bits. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would be because like once again, like it's almost like it's not like a rewatch because like of how much extra shit there is.
That's how you got around your rule to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. As always, now comes the segment where we hand the show over to you with our question of the show. Last week we asked you, what is the best Edward Norton performance? Like you said, Glass Onion for sure. Love that the twist is that his character is just dumb. Benoit Blanc would scold me for thinking this is brilliant. Probably, yeah. Dr. Luke said, loved him in The Invite, very funny. That's high on my watch list this year. And Andy Lau said, his voice acting in Wes Anderson's Isle of Dogs, but just the interviews with the actors in their characters through claymation. And then he posted this video. I forgot to watch it, but I do want to watch it because that sounds funny. Man. 3 different answers. And then I was scrolling through his filmography, obviously, and I'm like, man, there are so many good answers.
Yeah,
You know.
I have a couple heavy hitters I still haven't even watched. I feel like American History X is like kind of staples I've still just been avoiding.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, it's a great one. Fitzy, I feel like you're a Norton guy overall. I feel like your rank's pretty high for you in our, in our hypothetical when we do our top 5 actors episode. I feel like he's going to be on the list for you.
No, yeah, it's very high for me. I mean, I love 25th Hour, and he is great in that, but he is a little bit just like, his kind of charismatic self, I guess. But he's pretty he's fantastic in that still, and I guess my answer would probably be Birdman or American History X. Like even The Invite is like up there. Like he's still like got it, So I don't know. Hard to choose. I'll say American History next.
Hell yeah.
Generic answer. Yeah.
Nah, it's a great one. It's a great one for sure. Man, my answer is The Bourne Legacy. No, I forgot he was in that. I just saw that here. He was just like one of the fucking CIA dudes or whatever?
No clue.
I guess he was the villain? Going after Renner in the fucking boardroom or whatever, I guess. I don't know. No, I mean, honestly, like I was hovering around all of Liam's as well. Oh man, he's so. I'm happy with 25th Hour. Like it is.
No,
I get what you mean.
You can't do that.
I get what you mean. Where it is kind of just.
Like, I mean, yeah.
Like heck, I'm docking this guy points for just being incredibly captivating without having to have without having to be a character actor. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's such a bummer. Like, no, it's great.
I think his monologue, like, definitely makes like an argument for it being his best. Like his rant in the mirror. I think that is like peak stuff.
God, now I'm trying to remember that.
You know when he's like being racist, and he's like, no, it's in the Irish bar that his dad works in, and he like has like a big like like misanthropic like rant. He just like goes off against every single like race in New York and like himself.
Yes.
And just like it's like the most like doomer shit ever.
I do.
I mean, also his like his like dread for the whole film and the film's feeling of dread that's like transferred through him is like great as well. Like that is like, but that scene in particular is pretty peak acting.
I remember, yeah. He goes off on like every like race and culture one at a time, right? And then he goes like and the Jews, blah blah blah, and the
Koreans who still can speak English, and then he goes off on himself, because it's internalized hatred. He's projecting.
Yeah. That is great. Oh, dude, I'll give a huge shout out to because I can. It's the excuse I get to is the Kingdom of Heaven. He plays the fucking king. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So good. Unbelievable. Dude, he's under a mask the whole movie. and like you can't tell it's him at all. But like the
No, I still
character
can't
is so
believe
good.
that's him. Yeah.
It's such a good performance. It's genuinely such a good performance. You never see him. It does like you would never know it's him, and it's like I seriously love that. Like I love that character. I feel for the character. Like it's fucking awesome. I love that shit. Oh my god.
I
When I
really
was
feel like I
16.
missed out on something in Kino Heaven when you
Yeah,
spoke
you watched
about
the
it.
wrong cut. That's what I'm saying.
No, but like it was,
You did.
like, I can't imagine 40 minutes saving a movie that is
Dude.
already like borderline dull.
Dude, you're thinking of it the wrong way around. It's like it's if imagine if you watched like the Odyssey with 40 minutes cut out and you've never seen the full version. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh yeah, no, it was kind of, you know what I mean? Like
40 minutes less of the Odyssey would make it like a probably streamlined movie. I don't know. It's,
yeah, it's probably a bad example. But my point is that when you've if the 3-hour version was the only version that existed, because you can't account for the differences in pacing and how it affects the overall experience. Like, look, I'm not fucking trying to say that you would also think it's a masterpiece. I don't know what you think of it, but my point is that you can't put the cat back in the bag. Is that the right saying? You can't put the genie back in the bottle of, oh, now I've seen this shorter, compressed, non-intended paced version of it that is inherently affecting how you feel about its dullness or whatever. You know what I mean?
like Amadeus.
How?
Yeah, because I watched the director's cut of Amadeus.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. The director's cut's better.
And I haven't seen the shorter version.
It's probably that's probably less extreme because there's like that's only a 20-minute difference and like you lose details. Whereas like Kingdom of Heaven, it's like fucking 50 minutes and you lose like the whole flow of the film. You know what I mean? Like the whole progression of the narrative. It like completely changes. Dude, I read at the time when I got into it, I read what was cut or like what's not in the, and I'm just like, dude, how can like the film? I definitely like refuse to watch theatrical now because like after I'm reading, I'm like, dude, it just loses core scenes of like motivation and understanding and great scenes where the actors get to really chomp it up and like make you care and it just makes it all very actiony. I'm like, what's the point of this?
Well, yeah, I think that was very much my perception of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the thing is though, like if you watch, I don't know if obviously I can highly recommend director's cut, but like even if you watch that now, like I can't. Like, is it even the same anymore because you've got the perception of the other one? Like you can probably acknowledge it's better, but like, or if that's how you feel. But I don't know. Is it also like, yeah, but you're still comparing it to that one, and you're because your first perception was tainted, like.
Well, like, because I mean, I watched the original cut of Alien, and then I watched Ridley's extended cut, and like I like the extended cut more, which I know a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Because like it kind of slows the movie down. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's a case for it in the director as well already.
I think you can like it more, but I don't know if you can ever like it as much as I like it.
Sure.
But that's also just because I'm fucking like a bit autistic about it, to be honest. I fucking love it. Anyways, Jaden, what is your answer?
I'll probably give it to Birdman. I love Birdman so fucking much.
Yeah, that is great.
And I like Edward's character in it. You know, the little arrogant prick, and which turns out he is in real life, but he's allowed to be.
Man, it's been a minute since I've seen Birdman, but I remember.
Yeah, same, to be honest.
I don't really even remember like specifics about his character other than like, is it Naomi Watts in the movie he's like with? Is that who it is?
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, she's Emma Stone. Wait, yeah, she's. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Or is it Emma Stone?
Well, he like flirts with Emma Stone a little bit.
But he's in a relationship with Naomi Watts. Like that's the main thing, I think. We should review Birdman. Anyone?
We can do that too. Yeah,
we can do it before Digger. You know.
Oh, good call.
Yeah,
we should. Yeah, that's good shit. All right. I'm writing that down. As always, we'd love you to submit your comments, thoughts, reviews, whatever in the YouTube comment section or Instagram, or join the Discord server. This week, the specific question we're asking you is, what is your favorite direct-to-DVD/streaming movie? Let us know.
Should we include, because now that I think about it, there's been some banger director streaming movies these days, just given deals. It kind of,
Right, it feels a bit unfair.
yeah. The Irishman, it's like fucking.
I feel like the spirit of the question, I was thinking of like, kid things as a movie. Movies that we enjoyed as a kid. But it's like, oh yeah, that was a straight to DVD thing.
Yeah, like Cinderella 2 or some shit.
Yeah. Now, you know what? Yeah, I'm changing it. What is your favorite direct to DVD movie? There you go. Direct to home video, as they called it, before the days of DVD. That's it for this week's episode. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Fitzy, what are we doing next week?
We're taking up a recommendation from a viewer, because we do that,
Well, I feel like
people...
we very rarely do that, so this viewer should be like very grateful and appreciative that we're taking the time and the effort to watch the film they want us to watch.
Yeah, but if someone puts a suggestion in the Discord, it's public, it's acknowledged,
We don't want to encourage it too much, though.
Yeah, this will get abused.
Yeah.
But we're doing Batman: Mask of the Phantasm, 1993, Kevin Conroy Batman film. Yeah, quite a revered Batman animated film. So I haven't seen this. Have you guys seen it?
No,
I haven't. No.
Nice.
Oh.
I love that. No.
Does it lead into the animated series, or is it between the animated? I can't remember.
I think it leads into it.
Leads into it. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah,
but that's it. Don't trust me. Cool. All right. We'll see you there. I am also aware, by the way, that Master of the Phantasm did have a theatrical release. I'm not trying to imply that by the question of the week that I didn't know that, but it was a very short theatrical release, and then it became a home video classic. So there you go. All right. I appreciate Liam and Jana for joining me as always. Have a great rest of your week, everyone, and goodbye.